This is Bob with Radiomaster, and I'm excited today to do a unboxing video with Radiomaster, and I really appreciate Radiomaster allowing me to be on the Radiomaster team. That's been a real privilege to represent Radiomaster with the things that they're doing in the RC helicopter world as well as the drone world. It was really great, so I really appreciate Radiomaster sending this radio. As you can see, this is the Radiomaster TX15. This will be the Max version. They have on the top of the radio there, they've got two shoulder switches up there. You can change those over to the regular toggle switches, and you can make that a momentary switch. You can make it a 2-position switch or a 3-position switch, and it's just a plug and play that goes on the top of the radio there that comes with the transmitter, and you can also order the switches that you would like to go along with the radio, so that's a good thing. Also, you see on my right hand side there's the Radiomaster TX15 or 16S, and you kind of get an opportunity to get a comparison between the two radios. But the Radiomaster TX15 Max is a little bit smaller in its footprint, but it feels like a solid radio, and the features that it's got is just absolutely amazing. The color screen that's on there is really great, and it's also very visible outside when in the sun. And the colored screen there has really been upgraded, and really has a great deal of clarity on the screen there. And so we're looking forward to getting to see what's inside the box. So let's get started with the unboxing. All right, we'll get the plastic off of the case there. There we go, set that aside. Turn it up here, get that open. This does come with a very, very nice carrying case with this. That's very nice. So we'll set that up there. We'll see what else is in the box. We've got some decals along with a instruction part of that, kind of starter quick start guide there. And I love these decals. And I'll set the box here aside. And you can see here on the box there, it gives you a good idea of what's going on with the radio, just a quick glance at that. So we'll set that aside. And let's get this opened and see what we got in the box. Really nice to have a hard carrying case there. So we're going to take a look at this for the first time. You can see what's in the box here. Really gorgeous radio, and I really like the carbon fiber cover on that. These are the AGO2 gimbals, and those are the upgraded gimbals. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box. And one of the things I really like about this is the pop-up antenna that's on this. Also, you'll notice on the back that you can also get this with a stand on this, and it is also fully collapsible, which is really great. And you can adjust it here on the back with these little scroll wheels there. You can adjust that on the back there. You can kind of see how the radio is. Got the switches here. All 3 position switches here on the top. And here's what we were talking about with the shoulder switches. You get those back on. You can take these off, and it comes in the box with the switches that come with that. And I really appreciate Radiomaster putting my name on the antenna up there. And I do like the fact that you can drop that down on the antenna. If you're not going to use the case, you can just stick this in your backpack. All right, good deal. Let's see what else is in the package. We'll set that back down there. And as we talked about, we get these switches here. And also a USB cable to go with the cable. Goes with the transmitter. That'll go on the top there. And so these are the switches, replacement switches here, which these switches will go inside there, and you'll put that on the shoulder up here. Let's see, let's set these aside over here. And we kind of see there, I kind of like be able to finger grips to get that out quickly. But these will come off, and this will come off, and then you put in the new switch covers there that go along with the switches there on the top. which works out nicely. And so you can see the form factor of this. It has great feel to it. Once you are able to get your switches on here at the top, maybe you like the off and on switches here. I prefer the toggle type of switches, so we'll put those on there and do another video later on that with those installed. But you can see here the USB port goes in the top here. And that also is the same port that you will use for charging your transmitter. And also using your USB to get into the radio, look at what's inside the radio. So you can see the form factor on this. You got your knobs up here, a really nice detent on the switches up here, and then the buttons down here, which are a little more easily able to get to rather than up here at the top. And once again, these gimbals really feel great. Also, it's going to come with some additional springs here if you need something a little looser or a little tighter. Also, with this, you have the outside here where you can adjust your sticks to the way you like them on the outside of the transmitter. You have to go inside. But getting onto the inside of the transmitter is really going to be easy. Take off the grips on the side, you a couple of screws off the side, and you can get inside to make any changes you need to make on the inside. So that's really nice. So an absolutely great radio. I really like the way this fits in your hands, and these holders back here for your fingers while you're ready to fly here. You can kind of set up like this if you're like me, a thumber. And so that really works out great. But some of the best pilots on planet Earth are flying this radio. And they're also flying the Radiomaster TX15S. And so this is just a great opportunity to have a new radio with a much faster processor. The screens come up quicker. You got 256 megabytes of storage space for your black boxing on this radio. So that's really a nice add-on to this. And like I say, just some of the best pilots in the world are Radiomaster pilots, and they've gone over to this along with the Nexus system, the Nexus XR, and the Nexus S system. It goes along beautifully with that. But some of the best pilots in the world, Chiniko, MCK, CD, who just did well in the Thailand, the contest over there in Thailand. So it's just a great radio, and Radiomaster has been such a great company to be involved with their innovation and everything that they do for the RC world. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Radiomaster. Thank you for putting together a great radio, and looking forward to getting it out in the field and starting using it. So thank you very much. We'll see you on the next video. Be sure and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.